Hey, so just having a quick catch up. So I just spent my morning having a meeting with, I think it's our accountant or our solicitor, or it's about the club accounts. It's been a year since we did the whole charity thing, so that was like my favourite way to spend Monday morning. But it's fine, it's actually really good, and he breaks things down like I can understand everything, because sometimes it's a bit, I'm not an accountant, you know, so that was really, it is what it is. So that was this morning, over in Eastbourne. And then, yeah, he was asking about veterans. It went really well, actually. You were asking about Jenny. Jenny just made mistakes. Like, Jenny will tell you herself, she made mistakes on her pieces, but the thing that was really unfair was, just a bit unfair on her, but not unfair of anyone, was she was meant to go first on floor, and I prepped her, and I said, there's a men's panel and a women's panel, so you're first on women's. So if they go, oh, let's have the women's panel first, you are first up on floor, and she knew that, she was prepped for that. There are more women than men, so they did do women's panel first. So it was all good to go, all fine, got called on, sat down, got in like her start pose, and then the music wouldn't play, and we were in the second round. We watched the first round, and they had some problems with getting the music to play, so we kind of like, oh, whatever. They had to call her off the floor, then they got her back on, wasn't working, called her off again, it was just like that. So then they bumped her to the back of the group, and I had to go over and talk about the problem, and in the end we played it off MP3 off her iPhone. But that, I think, just like rattles her, and it would rattle anyone, so that was, I felt bad for her. But she made a couple of mistakes on like most pieces, just, I think, beating herself up too much, which she felt was the big step up from Basingstoke to that competition, which I think perhaps it is, but I think she would have done better to have like more people around. I had to flip between her and Patrick, and I was a standing coach for like 2 other people, so it was just hard like jumping around and everything. So she was beating herself up. I was like, please don't beat yourself up. And there were some girls that were like, are they intermediate versus as opposed to novice, and like you normally get. So that was Jenny's comp, and Patrick's was good. He missed out. I think it was arabesque on the floor, but it was good, and he's really friendly with the guy that he goes around with and stuff, so that was nice. It was a good comp. It's a long day, but it was a good comp. And I was catching up with like Lisa Rose, and Dave was there, and obviously Karina was competing, and just like other people and things. So it's a good weekend. Always enjoy veterans. Not sure if it's going to be in Newcastle next year.
Oh, really?
Wait and see. It might be a little bit more accessible. Things I'm hearing, so we'll see. But it was a good one. And there's a club in Sutton that are doing an adult comp in April. But I'm assessing that day, so I need to get in the diary and see if someone else can get me. But it would be like there back in the day type thing. So that was good. It was a different hotel to last year, and it was better. It was a better pub, good pub food, which makes it a lot easier. And the journey, actually both journeys, but particularly the journey back was nice and simple, like really smooth flight, empty roads. That was fine. And we drove to Gatwick. That was the difference this year. So we parked. I paid a bit more on parks, like just so you just walk straight into the terminal, and that was fine. And we didn't go out. We just went to the pub. There was a social, but we didn't do it. We had to book in advance. I hadn't done that, so we just stayed in the pub. So that was fine. Veterans was good. So you may remember I mentioned VGTV were here a few weeks ago, and they were actually doing a feature on Patrick. So they got some footage of him. I thought I heard. Yeah, do you want to go and get that castle? You always hear it. Someone's pulled the bouncer castle blow. So they got some shots of Patrick training in the gym and spoke to him and teammates and whatever, and then we followed him around at the arena. So they got some like warm-up shots and him doing his routines, and then he and I gave like short interview pieces and stuff. So that all needs to be edited together, and it was like a dual piece with someone who was doing disability like the next day and everything. So that's going to be edited and put together. So that was a good weekend away, and I hope everyone saw online that we had 2 award winners last Thursday. We had Jack and Liam win at the Own Grown Awards, which was really good. It was the first awards for them, because it's a fairly new scheme, but it's all about recognising local companies and groups engaging with young people in terms of employment, helping them achieve employment skills and life skills, and recognising the achievements of young people that have gone into those places and done really well. So I was really happy to nominate Liam and Jack for how well they've done here, because they've come from volunteering and training up. Now they're qualified coaches and judges, and they're definitely strong assets to us here at the club. So I was very happy to nominate them, and I was very happy for them to be shortlisted and then stand up and get recognised. So that was really nice on Thursday evening. That was a very pleasant evening, and then travelled up to Newcastle. That was all good. This week, tomorrow, I'm off to Basingstoke Gym with Claire. We're going to go without any gymnasts. tomorrow's Basingstoke. We're going to just go for our own learning and work with a couple of Team Gym HBC coaches. We'll just sort of like observe, watch, listen. And we're also going to hand over all of the money that was raised with the Hope for Jaden campaign. We did the fitness fundraiser a few weeks ago, and it's Jaden's aunt that coaches at Basingstoke. So thank you once again to everyone that donated. It's £535, I believe, that will be handed over tomorrow. So I'll be giving that directly to Jaden's aunt. So that will be done. And then this weekend it is Team Gym Regional. So we've got a few regional teams, micro teams competing at regional and national level. No, just national level now. No, regional and national. I don't even know how to look at my week. But we've got teams competing Sunday, and then we've got also the school team, senior men's team competing on Saturday. And we had trampolining yesterday, which I just got sent. I've had a photo and bits and pieces. You need to get something. No. But we haven't got results, is that right? I'm still waiting for results. Yeah. No placings?
Yes, we have got gold.
Oh, okay, so I didn't know this.
And the under 11H team got a team silver.
Who's on that team?
Daisy, Gabriella and Alara.
Right.
And Josh and Jordan placed, I can't remember where. I think there might be a bronze and a silver.
Cool, because I didn't get any results, I just saw it on Kev's thing. So are we having them by email, supposedly?
We're supposed to get them by email, yeah.
We did get a score sheet yesterday, kind of thing. Okay, cool. But it all went well?
Yeah.
Good, okay. So that was good, and hopefully it's going to be a good set of results this weekend. I think that's it going on this week, isn't it?
I think so.
What else is happening? Getting ready for awards. I need to give you guys your Christmas meal info. Everyone has to RSVP and have menu choices. I need to get that done because it's booked provisionally for a number of people. Okay. But I need to get that locked down. And I've got to talk to Claire about getting the tram pet to Crawley. I need to take ourselves, go pick up a van, bring it back here, leave it overnight. I need to organise all that. Normally the van's just left here. It's not going to be. We have to get it ourselves because that's a bit of palaver. So I'm going to leave you there, and I'm going to catch up properly with some other bits and pieces. That's what's going on this week.